Welcome back, trainers, and guess what we have? Guess what we have? Mewtwo armor coming in. That's right. It's going to be happening very soon, folks. Are you excited for this? Armor Mewtwo? I know, it seemed crazy, right? But we had all this evidence throughout the months we've been going over this, and then this image comes out. And that was it. That was pretty much it. I knew it. I didn't say 100% in my last or second to last video, but I was pretty certain. And now they came out with the trailer. We're going to take a look at that in bits because I don't want to get all that copyright stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Better get inside because I'm getting eaten alive by the bugs. Today was outrageously hot, but I also caught myself my shiny Nidoran. So let's go ahead and take a look at that trailer, guys. Armor Mewtwo. Do you think it's ridiculous? I don't. It's pretty amazing. Let's see what we have. Alright, so let's take a look at this, and do not mind the background noises. It is still 4th of July and the kids are playing. So we have the Mewtwo going into his armor chambers. We have some attachments there as well onto the tail. Looks like it's kind of like nanotech because it does have that kind of metal fusing with itself into the back, as you can see there. Pretty neat. So guys, I mean, it's here. We can start speculating upon what is actually going to happen to it. Is it going to have more defense and stamina and lose some of its attack because of the suit suppressing its powers like it's supposed to? Giovanni said it's supposed to help him focus, but we'll see. I'm quite excited for this. And then we go on to have the actual raid itself, Mewtwo coming out. Its raid boss CP is going to be 49,430. You're not going to be able to get this into the Great League, unfortunately. That's all right. I'm still very eager. I'm going to be maxing one out immediately. So check it out. We have Ice Beam coming in here. And also take note of the Pokemon that the trainer is using. Is Niantic trying to hint towards us that it's going to be weak to fire? What's weak to fire? That's going to be that steel typing. Then we have the Cat Screen. It has all these tentacles in the back. This suit is just insane compared to the actual first cartoon that was released back in the 90s. It's just like, wow, super upgraded, I suppose. And then they make an excellent throw. So guys, get excited for Armor Mewtwo coming in on the 10th of this month, lasting until the 31st. So that is just going to be in a couple of days. So make sure you get ready. I do believe it's going to be landing on a Wednesday, middle of the week, picking things up. People are going to be calling in sick. This is something to go crazy over. I think we'll see. I know it's going to be exciting at first, but after a while might just kind of be like, okay, yeah, that Armor Mewtwo, it's not as strong as the original, but we still do not know all of those details quite yet. All we know is it has Ice Beam, it has armor. They did throw a Charizard into the mix there, maybe hinting towards it's going to be weak to fire, making it a Psychic and Steel type like Metagross. I don't know about that, but if that is the case, then that's all right. Maybe it's going to pick up a new Metal Quick move, Metal Claw, possibly even picking up Psyshock. I know Mewtwo, the original, needs that move more than this, but what if that's the way to introduce Psyshock onto it with that lower attack? I don't know. I could see Niantic doing that because Psyshock on the original Mewtwo sounds absurdly OP, right? It needs it, but it sounds crazy. All right, so we are over here on GoHub. Let's go ahead and look at Mewtwo as it is right now without the armor. For all we know, it's going to, I mean, the CP is the same as the actual EX raid Mewtwo, so the stats could just be completely the same. I don't think that's the case, though. I have a feeling that it's going to actually pick up defense, as we can see here. Current max CP is going to be 4,178, attack 300, defense 182, and stamina 214. Now, if I had to fluctuate these stats, pick one up and drop another, like we went over, I think the defense is going to go up to about 220, about that. Stamina is going to rise maybe to about 230. And the attack is going to drop to about 260. I know that seems a little low. That's just me guessing. I don't know, guys. I'm just taking a guess like I've been doing. So we're on track, right? Mewtwo's going to be weak too, currently in its current state, which is being a Psychic type. Bug, Dark, Ghost, resisting, fighting, and Psychic. Now, here's the kicker about Mewtwo, because it has many moves. So if you were lucky enough to have a bunch of Shadow Ball Mewtwo's, well then hold on to those because those are amazing and legacy. Hyper Beam, keep them. They're not great, but it is a legacy and it is neat to just have that. Now, for its current movesets, it does have Focus Blast, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and as we've seen in that trailer, Ice Beam as well. So maybe that's a hint towards it's going to be continuing on with these moves right here. I know a lot of people want it to return with Shadow Ball. You know, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. And if you're not aware, this is going down July 10th till July 31st, as we've seen earlier. Just throwing that back out there for you. If you haven't seen the trailer yourself, or all over Twitter, or in your in-game notifications. Psycho Cut Confusion for the fast moves, right? So we know that Psycho Cut in PvE, using it is going to charge your moves a lot faster, while Confusion does gain decent energy, but is doing a lot of damage. But Psycho Cut's going to get you to your charge moves faster, right? So I don't know. As far as the moves, if I had to take a guess on what it's going to have, I think it might pick up a couple new ones, maybe. I'm going to guess it'd be nice to have Psyshock, but I'm not totally leaning on that. I'm going to say it's going to probably enter in with these ones right here, and that's it. You know, that would seem a little bit boring. Maybe not for everybody, because we currently have all these Mewtwo's, because they did release it, obviously in the EX raids, and then later on for the raids for everybody to go to, and that was for quite some time. Everybody was hitting those up. We all had a ton of them, but that's okay. A lot of time has passed now. Maybe people need it. There's a lot of new players. I have a feeling that this Armor Mewtwo is going to attract a lot of new trainers to this game, because it's really neat. It looks amazing. I know a lot of people are not too fond of this design. You know, it's 2019. I mean, we can't stick in the past. This is how things develop. New designs come up. It's the new movie. And honestly, it looks a little bit, I'm not going to say absurd, but a little bit much. But it works. It looks good to me. It's okay. I'll accept it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I don't like this. I don't like that. It's whatever. What do I like the best on it? I think the helmet looks amazing. That's for sure. So I think that it's going to keep these moves here. Pick up possibly Psyshock and drop maybe Focus Blast. I'm not too sure on that. I think Focus Blast is going to be good for it to have, because it's going to, you're going to want to use dark types. If it does, well, even if it picked up that steel typing, you'll still want to use dark types, but it will be able to defend itself a little bit better. So there you have it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Metagross to see what it's weak against, so you can have an understanding if it did pick up that steel typing for the Psychic and Steel. All right, so here we have Metagross, a Steel and Psychic type, and if Mewtwo did so happen to pick up that steel typing, hinted possibly in that trailer with them using Charizard, then this is what it's going to be weak against. Now, Dark, Fire, Ghost, and Ground, making it an absolute tank when it comes to resistances here, resisting Poison, Psychic, Dragon, Fairy, Flying, Grass, Ice, Normal, Rock, and Steel. Alright, so it does pick up an extra weakness, but in exchange, a lot of resistances. Look at that, alright, as opposed to the other ones. Let's go back here, and if we go to the resistances, it's only resisting 2 types. So if it picked up the Steel, that makes sense. Armor, giving it a lot more resistances, that would be great. So there you have it, traders. I think it's going to pick up defense and stamina, lose a little bit of attack, pick up a new move. As far as what move it is, I don't know if it's going to be a Steel or a Psyshock, or if it's not going to gain any new moves, or if it's going to keep the same stats as it is. But I just wanted to give you my 2 cents, seeing that we have been focusing on this for the past few months, and now it's here, and we definitely need to talk about this. I need to give you my thoughts, and get ready. Get your crews ready to hit up some Mewtwo raids, folks. Coming this Wednesday, July 10th until July 31st. This is absolutely outstanding. And with that said, trainers, if you enjoy these kind of videos, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. I will continue to bring you the news and the things you want to know about Pokemon Go. And here we have my shiny Nidoran. I couldn't believe it. Missed my first throw. I was like, what am I doing? Get on it. And then I didn't even hit it inside the ring, but that's perfectly fine. I was just happy that my gotcha did not go for it before I did, and I actually caught it on my first day. This is amazing. So thank you for watching, trainers. And like I said, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will be catching you all next time. Get hype for Armor Mewtwo.